Hello people of the internet, and welcome to this next stream for our Skyrim playthrough. Nope, gotta stop that. Our long playthrough of Skyrim, whatever it's gonna end up turning out to be. Hopefully get into some of the DLC and at least get the main quest done and all that stuff, however it may come to be. But anyways, we're gonna get right to things then tonight. If you're here watching live, thank you for stopping by, and if you're watching after the fact, thank you for checking us out here. I just realized I got the game volume way up there. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't mess up anything. But yes, we're going to get right on with our second night in a row of some more Skyrim. I did a couple things in between, just a little inventory management. I moved stuff into my house, so I'll kind of go through that a little bit. So really, we can just get right onto it and start playing here. So as always, the music here is Animusic. Check them out at animusic.com or over on YouTube under Animusic. So like I said, I did do a couple things in between. Let me just take that out. So I did a couple things in between here. I first off did, oh of course, I enchanted my bow, one of my bows that I've been using. I enchanted it with fire, so now we've got an elven bow that does fire, and then we've got our trap bow here that does fills the soul gems. And then I also changed around my boots, because before the boots had something else on them, so I went and I made more boots again, and then I enchanted them with the stamina. So now we have a couple extra points in stamina. Nothing too huge. I got this, which I think I want to try to disenchant. And then I ended up picking up Nordic armor, at least 3 pieces of the Nordic armor. I don't have the helmet. And I went just around and just went through some caves. It wasn't really anything spectacular. The only thing that good that came out of it was this Nordic armor. So I want to upgrade that to see if maybe I can use that instead, if it's better than the armor I have on now, which is pretty cool. Oh, I had that. Yeah, this is cool too, because it's got like a little skull face on it, which I hadn't seen before. So I've got to actually put that, I want to keep that, so I want to put that in my house. And then just a couple other things. My speech went up by a couple points, enchantment went up by 1, restoration by 1, my archery went up by 2, two-handed went up by 1, heavy armor up by 1, and smithing went up by 2, I think it is. And I went and I turned in some of our odd jobs. I don't even have the game volume up for myself. I went and turned in some of the odd jobs for the Thieves Guild and got some new jobs that we can do. And then one of the jobs we got at the end of last night, somebody was looking for a mammoth tusk, so I turned that into her, and she gave me, what did she give me? I think, no, did she give me something, or did she? No, I don't remember. I don't know. It wasn't really anything important, so. But let's get right to it. First off, I want to do this this armor stuff to see. I've got the quicksilver ingots. I've got 3, which is needed. So we're gonna go ahead and do. It only puts it up to superior, I think, because I can't upgrade Nordic armor fully yet. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna craft all these. Well, let's see what that does with our. Oh, and I leveled up too, so I've got to do that. See what this does as far as our armor rating. So the armor rating, the boots and the gauntlets are both 44, and that's the same of what we have. So really all I have to do is just go enchant these with the same enchantment. We could wear the Nordic stuff, and then the armor itself actually does 14 better, so that actually would be good. I want to see what it would look like with this on. I still have to keep the hat though, the helmet, but I like the Nordic armor. That's pretty cool. And I don't remember. Let's see. Do level up. I don't remember if we have. Stamina. Sure. I want to check my heavy armor here. Do we have a perk? I keep thinking. Okay, so the only thing is this: we're wearing all heavy armor, which is fine. It doesn't have to be the same matching set. But I think there is one that says if you're coordination. Heavy armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn. Oh wow! Oh no, it's conditioning. If we can get up to 70 on that, that would be awesome. So half the damage from falling if wearing all heavy. So nothing is if you're wearing everything that matching set you. Oh, well, here we go. Matching set. It's right there. Psh. Go up. No, right there. So additional 25% armor if you're wearing all match set armor, and that's not until 70, so we don't have to worry about that. So I can keep the helmet. So let's do this real quick then. I'm gonna go. Let's go stop off at home. I'll just do a quick little tutorial on how I've got it set up, and we'll drop off that that one robe as well. So
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Are you in my house? Okay. Anyways, I put the Dawn Star or Dawn Breaker, whatever it is. Put that up there. I've got a couple staffs and things there, and whatnot. I filled my shelves with all the books, and then all of the food I'm going to keep in this little hidden sack down here. So food I don't want to sell or whatever. I've got my chef's outfit here. This is going to be a cupboard that I stick all of the journals in, and like journals and notes and stuff. And then I've got all the books here, and then this is all the leftover books up here then as well. And then I've got a whole pouch, satchel full of a bunch of different ingredients and stuff. So if I ever want to do that. So I pretty much have gotten rid of all ingredients in my actual inventory. Because if I really need to do something, I can always come back here. I'm not really in a pinch on needing to brew something, so I'm not really too worried about it. What is up, G-Shot? How you doing? I'm just kind of going through some of the stuff that I did in between last night and tonight. Just kind of organized and everything. So I put all of my... Oh, no, wait, no. I don't put anything here. This is my guest room. This dresser, I think, is where I put all of my... stolen stuff, which that's not stolen, whatever. All of my stolen stuff is going to go in there, so eventually I'll be able to sell it. And then this underneath the Red Eagle's Bane there. This is my cupboard full of where I'm going to put all of my unique weapons that I want to keep. This is all of my armor that I want to keep and unique different things and cool, like all of the Thieves Guild stuff. Oh, one thing I didn't do is I didn't go back and get the Thieves Guild armor. That's one thing I didn't do that I was going to do last night. Or that I said I was going to do. So anyways, this is my chest full of stuff, which all of my apparel, which I need to drop off the robes. I want to keep that. And we'll do that. And then this is my end table of unique miscellaneous items, so like these the dragon claws that we get, and like maps and stuff. And then on this side is all of my dragon bones. So here's all my dragon bones and my dragon scales. So anyway, so that's a basic little run around of what my house looks like and all that jazz. Let's go ahead and see if we can enchant. I wish I could get an enchanter in my house. That would be awesome. I think that's why I also like the house in Markarth, because the house there has an enchanter that I can use rather than having to run all the way up here. But oh well. So we'll just run around and do whatever tonight. Didn't have anything planned as far as quests. Really just doing kind of like we did last night. So it'll be whatever. Impressive collection, I guess. There's probably a bunch of stuff that I've found over our time playing this that I probably would have kept, but I didn't have anywhere to keep it because we hadn't got a house until now, which I should have probably bought a house a long time ago, because I know there's a bunch of stuff that I probably would have wanted to save. But oh well. Anyway, so I'm going here because I switched, before you came in, I switched my armor actually. So now instead of all of the dwarven stuff that I had gone through and but that's actually a really good one to have. Crap, that's a specific one to the set. But anyways, now I have this Nordic armor, which overall does a little bit better. So I'm gonna try to see if I can enchant them the same that I had all
Divine
this
smile
stuff,
on
so
you.
we'll see. I do want to go ahead and disenchant that. Shock. Okay, my enchanting window. Alright, so item. I can enchant this. Okay, cool. So I don't know if I can enchant the same as I had this. I'm gonna write this down real quick. So this had destruction was 6% less, and magicka was plus 10% faster. So that's not one that I put on this piece of equipment. This is one I found or I bought with that. Boots. Boots had the stamina, which I can of course do. The gauntlets. Gauntlets have the carry by 14 points, and then the helmet, which I'm going to keep the helmet on, so that's fine. Because I don't have a Nordic helmet yet. I don't remember ever seeing Nordic stuff last time I played this game either, so. Alright, so the armor. Well, first off, let's do the boots, because the boots I know is the stamina. So fortify stamina. Increase your stamina by 20 points, which it's not going to be 20, it'll be whatever soul gem I use. Now it says, wait, now it says, oh, 29, okay. So, soul gem, 29, 9. Oh, that sucks. I don't have any of my big soul gems anymore. Oh, no, that really sucks. I don't want to use my black soul gem on it. Crap. I think we're going to have to hold off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hold off on enchanting these. What is up, Zach? I see you cut your stream. Did you not get too far tonight? My gauntlets had carry capacity. Let's see how that's gonna do. What if I carry weight? 7, 21. Oh man, so I think, yeah, all of these are lesser soul gems. Jeez, yeah. Couldn't get the first jump, so I cut it. Ah, that sucks. So I'm gonna hold off and wait on enchanting these then until I can get some better soul gems. So let's go ahead and put my old apparel, my dwarven apparel, back on. Even though this armor does do a little bit more, but that's all right. I'm gonna go back home real quick, drop that stuff off, and then we can get to doing stuff. I thought I would have been able to get that stuff enchanted close to, if not the same as what I had them before. You might try back in a minute. All right, cool. But yeah, that's all. I hadn't really done much today, just a little bit here and there, mainly some inventory stuff, and I went through a couple caves. Nothing really important or magnificent happened in them, so I decided just to go ahead and go through it. Oh, we did get a we leveled up, so we've got a skill point I can put on, so I'll do that too before we go out. I do want to drop off this equipment though, so I can free up some carry space, because now I've got a bunch of carry weight now, because I got rid of a bunch of stuff and dropped it off in our house here. So all right, so let's go up here. Oh wait, and there was one other. I have some place that I keep all of my soul. I have some of my soul gems. That's why some of the soul gems weren't there. That's right. I put them all in a cupboard. Didn't I put them all in? I guess I didn't. I think I do have all my soul gems. I think I ended up keeping them all. Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and drop off this armor. And we'll get out and start Exploring. So drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. So now I've got 231 of my 359 carry weight, so I've got a bunch. No, not really. Because I was working most of the day up until about 6 o'clock, and after that, I don't. Yeah, like Zach said, I don't really follow much of it either. I mean, I'll follow it just to see, you know, some of the top teams and if there were upsets and things like that. But I haven't really followed sports over the last couple of years with stuff going on. So, all right, I think I've done everything I want. Let's go ahead and get out in the world. Followers are just the widest range of people. Yeah, we've got all different types of people in here, which is always awesome. Wait, so I can't sleep in that? You cannot sleep in an owned bed? I didn't realize there was a sack under. Why? Oh, is that a bed that she sleeps in? Our servant or whatever? I'll come in here talking about the tour championship and nobody has an idea what I'm talking about. Yep, we've got a bunch of different folks that come by. Pretty cool. Drop off this in here and store it all in this little, I don't know how it all fits in this little sack, but it does. Alright, so let's get out, start doing some quests now. Actually start doing something. Alright, so as far as skills first, I've got a perk to use. What do I want to do? 50% less stagger when wearing only heavy armor. I don't see a lot of staggering. Unarmed, I don't really worry about unarmed because we're never really unarmed. Block, two-handed, one-handed. Is there anything good on one-handed side? Attacks with maces. We don't do any mace stuff. Swords, dual wielding. One-handed weapons do 60% more damage. That may be actually kind of good to have. I've got to do one of these so I can get up to these ones. Because we're almost to level 70. Maybe I hang on to that perk, and the next time we level up... Well, no, why wouldn't I just put it into this, and then the next time we level up, we can put one into the quick shot. I think I'll do that, but let me go around just a little more just to make sure there's nothing else I want to... Nothing else I want to do. I should try to maybe put stuff into these, but we don't really have that much of a problem lockpicking. I mean... I don't have any problem with gold. I mean, we're not really running out of gold, so 50% chance of finding special treasure. I mean, that's kind of cool. But I mean, we're going to be able to level up our character easily another 20 points, I think, by the time we're almost done. So we've got a ways to go. Pickpocket, speech, alchemy. No, illusion, conjuration, destruction. I think I'm gonna do what oh wait, enchanting. Oh wait, what's up here? Death blows to creatures, but not people. Trap 5% of the victim's souls, recharging the weapon. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Major season over. The tour championship is right now. Sunday, the award. Oh, that's this is the final thing of the year. What's up, censored uncensored Mike? How you doing? Game is going well. We're actually just starting things for the night. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Wish I would have known about that before I enchanted my bow. It would have been stronger. Crap. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to work to get my archery completed, and then we can do everything else. So let's go ahead and do I want to work towards that? I'm playing a bit of MOBAs and PvP based. Oh, that's cool. Arrows stagger all but the largest opponents 50% of the time. And then that means I can draw the bow 30% faster. Or able to move fat, or if I want to put one in the recover twice as many arrows. Your speed typing. Move able to faster when the draws bone or the bow is drawn. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna do both anyways. We're gonna do all these. I mean, the next 5 level ups we can essentially, or 4 we can essentially do that. Let's do this one. Why not? There we go. Although there was talk about moving up the PG championship, they're not sure that. Oh yeah, that's right. There was. I remember hearing something about that. Tempted to grind out bronze and get high diamond. Oh, I don't. Oh, Overwatch. Is that what you're talking about? OVW. I don't know what OVW is unless you're talking about Overwatch, but. I'm not too familiar with that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with what you're meaning by bronze and high diamond, so I've played very, very little of it, and I don't know all the terms and whatnot. But, oh yeah, we were gonna do the Winterhold stuff. Another match. Bronze is bad? Oh, okay. Yeah, we were gonna do the